Hello and welcome back. And in this video, we are going to be basically calling this or using this weather view that we created and check out how it looks on the screen. So we're going to go into our main view controller. And in this view controller, we are going to create a lazy variable for our weather view. Okay, and this weather view is going to return an instance for weather view. Excuse me, weather view. Okay, so let's execute this. Once the weather view is created, we are going to say that whatever the self.view is, override that with the weather view. Okay, so we are replacing view controller's default view with our weather view. Okay, now with that change, let's go ahead and run this, and this should launch our simulator. Let's go ahead and check it out. So this is our new app, and as you can see, it's basically loading up, and while it's loading, we are seeing on this white screen. So that's something that we want to fix as well. And if you notice that everything is like, basically stacked at the top, basically like, you have all your UI at the top left. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. So what is going on here is we have actually created the constraint taking the suggestion from Xcode, but we never executed on those constraints. So we have these constraints, but we never activated them. Okay, so let's go ahead and call NSLayout constraint dot activate, and we're gonna pass these constraints inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and pass these constraints and launch this app again, and then we should see everything aligned according to the constraints that we have defined. So as you can see, we have our weather app correctly aligned, and get weather is basically at the bottom. It is able to trigger the activity indicator, which is loading the new weather, and all these views are aligned as well. Okay, so perfect. This is looking great. There are a couple of things that we need to do. First of all, we don't have any icon. So let's go ahead and set the icon something like this. So we have like, a proper icon for this. And also the first screen, which is basically the launch screen, is white. So let's go ahead and give it a little bit of flavor as well. So we're going to start with an icon. So I actually used GenAI to generate this icon, so I'm gonna actually use that, and you can go ahead and use another icon if you have in mind. So let me go ahead and import it, and I'll show you what you need to do. All right, so once you have decided on the icon that you're gonna use, you're gonna basically go under Assets, click on the app icon, and you're gonna see basically 3 different variations. And let's go ahead and change that. So we're gonna say single size, and appearance is gonna be none. So this is gonna change the icon to have just one flavor. Now, if you have basically different types available, different flavors or appearances available for any dark and tinted, then you can actually just select this. I don't, so that's why I'm gonna use just a single size, and I'm going to replace it with this icon. So let's go ahead and see like, what the issue is. Okay, so app icon is 800 and 800, but it should be 1024 by 1024. Okay, so there's an issue there. So let me go ahead and delete this. Let's go ahead and launch preview, go to adjust size, and we're going to change this to 1024. So I'm just gonna simply resize this, make it bigger, save it, and try it again. Okay, so now it's looking good. And now once we have the app icon, let's go ahead and launch this. And what we should find is same icon for both of our apps. Okay, so there we go. We have the icon, and then we have like this weather app. Now let's go ahead and change the launch screen as well. So on the launch screen, we get this white view, and we can go ahead and change this by setting a label. So we're gonna set a label, and let's go ahead and drop this label right here at the center. Okay, now I'm dropping it at the center because then I want to actually constrain this, and I want to constrain this horizontally and vertically. Okay, and so add that constraint. So let's go ahead and change this. So we're gonna call this weather app, and I'm gonna set the color to system orange color, and also increase the font. Okay, make this bold. All right, and let's make sure to run this and see how it looks. So we have weather app, and it's showing up at the top. So let's see what's going on here. So we have, let's see which constraint we have. So let's go to constraints. Okay, we only have one constraint. So let's go ahead and add another one, or I can actually just remove this and add two constraints, horizontal and vertical in container. Add those two. Okay, and let's go ahead and try this out. And there we go. Our weather app is showing up until our UI is loading. And as soon as the UI is ready to be loaded, this launch screen is going to be replaced by the app screen. Okay, so there we go. We have like, our app showing up correctly. Now, as an experiment, I want to actually try something really quick. So I want to basically take our icon and change some appearance. So let's take this, and using tools, let's adjust color. Okay, so okay, so I think I'm going to create something for dark mode, and okay, there we go. So this looks good. So let's go ahead and save this. So I'm going to save this. I just want to show you that we have like, we can change this icon a little bit. So we have like, some way to distinguish between two different icons. So let me see if I can actually change this to any dark, and it retains this. Okay, so we're gonna have the dark one, and let's use the same for tinted one. Okay, so let me go ahead and run the app, and then we're gonna change the appearance for the device, for the simulator, and see if it actually changes the icon. So we have this regular icon, command shift A to change the appearance, dark mode, and I don't see any difference between these two. Okay, so maybe this is something that we'd have to check it out. Okay, I'll debug this later, but yeah, you can have like, two different icons for like, different appearances, and you can actually define them on your files. So yeah, single size, there we go. Okay, all right, so with that, we have reached the end of this video. I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you.